it's the OC Food Diva, and we're doing our first video of 2020 here on YouTube. And I got a box from NUTSÓLA. NUTSÓLA. They are a DIY nut bar, not to be confused with granola. Their tagline is, "It's not granola, it's NUTSÓLA." So, sent me 5 different flavors. First one here is vanilla almond. We've got pumpkin spice, peanut butter, banana nut. This would be good for breakfast. And cacao almond. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a few recipes. I'm going to make one like how they want you to do the DIY bar, and then I'm going to kind of make some other recipes with the mix. So stay tuned. And we also have in this box, we have a mat where you can make your bars, and I guess the mat helps it dehydrate in the oven. And then also a mold to make your NUTSÓLA bars. So I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. I've got all my ingredients and my equipment ready for this recipe. So we're just going to make exactly what's on the package for the peanut butter. But we're going to make it a little decadent at the end where we're going to dip it in chocolate. But for now, we've got our oven mat. That's going to help get the hot air underneath the bars to kind of dehydrate them. And then we put it on top of a cookie sheet because it's just easier to take in and out of the oven. We've got our NUTSÓLA mold here. 1 bowl, 1 bag of peanut butter NUTSÓLA, and then we've got water. That's all you need for this. So I'm going to go first, preheat our oven to 170 degrees. Open the bag of NUTSÓLA. Actually, you want to see what it looks like in here. You can feel it from the outside, but ooh, that looks interesting. Would you like to take a look? Okay, so we've got our NUTSÓLA mix here in the bowl, and all we need is 2 tablespoons of water. I'm just going to use this spoon since I have it out to kind of coat everything. Okay, looks good. So now we're going to take our, where is it, NUTSÓLA mold, and we're going to keep one of the plates in, and then we're going to pack in the mix. And they said to use the other plate to press it together. Oh, okay. So it said to remove this plate, and then we're going to put it onto the mat. Move the mold. And there we go. That was so easy. So now I'm going to do a bunch more until all this mix is gone. Okay, here are our bars. We've got 12 bars out of there. It took me about 5 minutes to mold them. So pretty simple. Our oven is up to temperature, so we're going to go ahead and stick them in the oven, and they're going to sit in there for 4 hours. So basically we're not baking them, we're kind of like dehydrating them to bake them into crispy bars. As you can hear, the oven is signaling that the NUTSÓLA bars are ready. So let's get them out. Don't they look nice? Wow, they look good and they smell like peanut butter. So we're gonna let them cool right now for maybe half an hour, and then I'll get started on melting the chocolate. Okay, our peanut butter NUTSÓLA bars are now cool. I'm going to pick one up just to show you. It's like nice and solid. It's so cool. I did a really nice job of drying out. So now we have these beautiful NUTSÓLA bars to dip in chocolate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the bain-marie method of melting chocolate. A lot of people do it in the microwave, but what happens is the chocolate starts to burn, and then you get all these unruly, clumpy bits in there, which is, so I like to do it on the bain-marie. So basically you're boiling water, you've got a glass bowl, and you put your chocolate chips in there and you melt it slowly. So let's check it out. Okay, so we've got our little pot of water, and we're going to go ahead and heat it to high, or medium high, and I'm going to put my bowl on top. And we've got our Retard semi-sweet chocolate. So this is more of like a patient method, but you'll have a nicer melted chocolate this way. Okay, I think our chocolate's there. Look, it's like nice and luscious and creamy. Okay, so we're going to turn the heat off. Okay, so we've got our chocolate melted, and we've got our NUTSÓLA peanut butter bars here. So we're going to go ahead and dip them. You can dip it in a number of ways, but we're going to try dipping it downward, and then I'm trying to flip it over so that the chocolate's on the top side. I'm not a chocolatier, so I'm going to do my best. Although I did spend a lot of time staring into the candy shop on Main Street at Disneyland. So we'll see. There's one. There's two. They kind of look like candies. There are a number of different chocolates out there, you know, organic. They also have carob chips. You can try doing it with carob. White chocolate chips. So all these things can be found on NUTSÓLA's website, NUTSÓLA.com. They have all of the flavors that we went through in the box at the beginning of the video, and also the mat and mold kit. So go on there, check it out, explore. They also have a subscriber special, so if you subscribe to the different flavors, you actually get a savings of 10%. So check that out as well. So we're going to let these cool in the fridge, and then we're going to come back and take a bite. We took them out of the refrigerator, and I noticed after 15 minutes they were still a little wet, so I stuck them in the freezer for about 5 minutes. So, and they hardened up just perfectly. So, I think maybe 10-15 minutes in the freezer will do it. And they'll come out perfect like this. So I'm going to go ahead and eat the one that I kind of messed up on. It kind of fell apart while I was dipping it. So. That is so good. This bite had a lot of the date in there, so it was chewy. But then I got the creamy Guittard chocolate on there. Oh, and then you get all those crispy nuts and all that stuff. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Can I do an overview of what we did? So basically, this is the NUTSÓLA peanut butter DIY bar mix. You can go onto NUTSÓLA.com and purchase them along with the bar kit. That's NUTSOLA.com. So basically, I just followed the package directions. I did the whole packet of mix, 2 tablespoons of water. We cut them out. We put them in the oven for 4 hours, but in between the 4 hours at the 2-hour mark, we turned the pan so that it got an even heat on it. And then we also left the oven door ajar, so it wasn't actually at 170 degrees, a little lower. Husband thinks it's about 20 degrees lower, maybe 150 degrees-ish. And then we took them out, we let them cool. I melted some Guittard chocolate, we dipped them, I put them in the fridge, and then put it in the freezer. So about 10-15 minutes in the freezer should solidify the chocolate, and you're ready to go. These actually look really cool that you could actually take them for like a party potluck, or I don't know, or just snack on them at home as a little sweet treat. But it's got those superfood power punches in it that'll give you energy during the day. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. We'll see you next time. Mahalo!